Hello, and welcome back to another episode of SkyrimPlus. Today I'm featuring a rather unique home, Sindora's Cottage in the Woods. Usually this is the part of the episode where I'd say, let's check out the map, but we're near the Sleeping Giant Inn in Riverwood, which is pretty universally known, so we'll start from here. Many of you voted in the poll for the topic of my next video, which will be 4 homes with epic trophy rooms, so you can expect that soon. On our way to the home, let's check out It's Ivy's new mod, Cozy Riverwood Bridge Replacer. It does look super cozy with all of that ivy. Ivy creates a lot of mods that add charm to Riverwood and other locations like Whiterun and Iverstead too, so you may want to check out Ivy's work. I'll leave a video with her mods that I've featured in the pinned comments. On the path that goes from Riverwood to Helgen, we find a stairway. After heading up the stairs, we find a tunnel of unique lanterns that lead us on a path to our home. If you like this grass, this is Freak's Floral Fields. I found it on a stream by Ireshot, who is another Skyrim YouTuber who shares her mod list Lyra on Wabbajack. And here's our first view of the home. Isn't it inspiring? Sindora uses nature's eye candy to make her home pop. The usage of colorful trees, flowers, and different types of lamps make this yard a work of art. Here's a circular bench to enjoy the views from every angle. I remember this same bench in the backyard at Dragonia, another great home. Next, we have a shrine to Kynareth and a prayer mat so you can stay comfortable while you worship. And in this gated area, you have a garden with some harvestable ingredients. You have several different types of mushrooms, some lavender. Look at this tree with the gently falling leaves. And here's some wheat to harvest, which can come in handy if you're needing to make straw for a hearth fire home, or if you need it for another mod. I wish there was a tent or bedroll option outside, so you could sleep under the stars and enjoy this space. Now we're going to head to the front yard so we can take a peek at our view of the White River. You can see it as it flows towards Riverwood and Whiterun. And then here's another view of the front of the home. Curb appeal doesn't get much better than this, and wait until you see this place at night. You're going to love it. Here's a spout to water all of your plants and ingredients, and here's a wheelbarrow to move soil and fertilizer to keep those plants looking good. Check out this dark elf lamp in the hollowed out tree. That's creative. And there's an apiary for people who enjoy bees and making stamina potions. Check out these cute baby saplings just waiting to be planted. And this ivy on the front of the home is delightful. It makes the home feel one with nature. And you even have an herbalist sign. How cool. Now, let's head inside. And when we head inside, we have a wonderfully cluttered home, similar to an Eleonora-style home, but this is Sindora's. In version 1 of the home, you actually share the home with a shopkeeper, Sindora, so if you see shelves with items, that's for the shopkeeper roleplay. And look at all of this interesting decoration she chose. It's chaos that works. Here's a cozy fireplace with a cooking pot for your cooking needs. There are all sorts of harvestable ingredients hanging above. Here's a shelf with some vials, potions, and other items patrons of the store might be interested in purchasing. Here's a card catalog for potion recipes, and this cabinet with all of the jars acts as name storage for lots of individual ingredients, so if it looks like it, it stores it. And in the corner you have a shelf with a scale. I like to think of it as a place to measure out the exact amount of mushrooms to use in your health potions for maximum potency. Very cool. And here's a custom alchemy lab, which looks like the same one she used in the greenhouse of her hidden Hearth home mod, just without the bearded man's face. Next, we'll check out where this trap door leads. It looks like we found the basement. In version 1, this would be your bed. In version 2, without the shopkeeper, you could use this for a follower. It has custom sheets, artwork, a chest. Check out the plants growing on the wall. Here's a knapsack right next to your custom arcane enchanter. And wow, does that look mystical. Arvak's skull glowing really makes that enchanting. Next we have a chair and another piece of art, and then we find a shelf with all sorts of statues, like Shalador, that cool glowing candle, Mara, some soul gems, some free potions to take, and a few books and a snow elf statue. There's the ladder to go back up, a comfortable chair, and check out that skull candle holder. That's pretty unique. Speaking of unique, check out this rug that's on the floor. I'm pretty sure that's custom because I've never seen that design before. She didn't miss a single spot. Now it's time to head back upstairs, and when we do, we find some fresh fruit and veggies. If I lived in Skyrim, I'd definitely go to a Riverwood farmer's market for my food. It just seems more pure here. This old cabinet contains more jars for named storage of individual ingredients. Here are some more containers and flowers to sell to your customers. And it looks like you have some taproots and some scrolls in stock as well. And you have a chair to sit and engage your customers. Look at that light passing through the front door window. Now that we've seen the bottom levels, let's head up these stairs to check out the top, where we find a master bedroom. In version 1, this is the shopkeeper's, and in version 2, this could be yours. You have a bedside table with a pretty flower, a bed, some unique sheets, a window, some curtains hanging in an interesting position, and some plant life overhead because why not? On the right side, we have a lantern, knapsack with some goodies, and a chest for storage. And on the left side of the room, we have a dresser with a nice candle, a strong box, a coin purse, a few notes, and a picture of what I'd presume to be the former owner. And check out this cool Spriggan doll. This just seems fitting for the space. Just make sure you don't look at it in the middle of the night. That could lead to some nasty nightmares. Now we'll head back down these stairs to see a few things we missed earlier, like these potted plants, the beams, and the insects in a jar above the door. Before we head to final thoughts, I wanted to let you know that this home has an alternate location. To show you where it is, here's Riverwood. There's the bridge that leads to Whiterun, and as we turn, you can see the home's alternate location by the pink trees, near where the White River Priory would be, if you're familiar with that mod. And here's a look at Sindora, the shopkeeper. If you download version 1, she's your roommate. Now that we've seen all of the features of this home, it's time for final thoughts. Sindora's cottage in the woods is convenient and captivating. It's convenient to Riverwood, the most idyllic village in Skyrim, as well as the White River. But the star feature of this property is the yard, which demonstrates the mod author's mastery of curb appeal. Take time to admire the trees, flowers, insects, lamps, and all of the often overlooked small touches that make this home feel alive. It's often the small touches that make a good home great. Her other home, Sindora's hidden Hearth, showed a masterclass in this skill too. The cottage in the woods offers a small garden with a spot to harvest mushrooms and wheat. There's a shrine to Kynareth and a prayer rug, as well as an apiary for those that like to make stamina potions. And there's a circular bench in the yard to sit and enjoy the views. Inside of the home, you have the master bedroom upstairs, a guest bedroom downstairs, a cooking pot for your cooking needs, a custom alchemy lab, a custom arcane enchanter, and all sorts of unique decoration you won't find in other homes. From the floors, to the walls, and even near the ceilings, this home is cluttered in a good way. Whether you're inside or out, this feels like a fantastic place to call home. Oh yeah, and don't forget about the Riverwood bridge replacer from its ivy. More ivy in Riverwood just seems right. This concludes my feature of Sindora's Cottage in the Woods. If you enjoyed this content and want to see more, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Click the bell icon if you want to be notified of when I post. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next episode.